Toronto Real Estate Board numbers have come out, and I'm here to share with you the data. The number of sales from last February to this February, up 17.9%. Great, but there's a catch. We had a leap year, and in that leap year, one extra day means that it only went up 12.1% because we had to adjust for that change. But where the change that we want to see is the change from January to February numbers. You know, what is going on? Less or more sales? Well, you know what? Less sales in February. 12% less homes sold in February than did in January. What is that saying? Well, it's not going crazy. That's all it's saying. There's a lot going on with listings. There's 33.5% more listings that came on the market this February over last February, 11,396 or so. And the amount of active listings are actually up 15.1%. So, you know, there's a lot going on, a lot of numbers here, and I understand that. What does that mean for you? Prices have not changed that much. There's three stories going on, you know, because the Bank of Canada did not increase or decrease the rates. It stayed the same. That's not changing. We all have hopes the rates are going to go down, and they will go down at some point. That's not today. So if prices aren't changing that much right now, they're holding steady. People are still seeing what's going on. So we have a lot of information coming at us, and you have to kind of filter through that because different parties, different news organizations are saying to you different things, and you're saying, what does this all mean? The prices have remained pretty much the same. What it means is that, you know, there's different ways to look at the data. And I'm hearing a lot of information coming out that there is still, you know, 1 in 5 renters last year did not pay their rent, or they couldn't pay their whole rent. That's not good. A lot more defaults in mortgages. We're hearing that. And that's because people are hurting and they're stuck in these mortgages that are having to be renewed this year, next year, and the year after. 3 more years of these new rates affecting homeowners and families on the renewal. So we have to be aware that not everyone here is seeing things pretty. There's a lot of people out there who made purchases of pre-construction who now are coming due foreclosure, which means that the properties are ready to close, but the appraisals are not coming in and the banks aren't willing to lend. And so these people are having big problems closing. So we don't want to see these situations, but they're there. I have to report on them. There are some people out there who bought in the last 2 years, 3 years, whose now properties are adjusted downward in terms of the price or the value, and they are unable to sell them for the same money and unable to sell them for the amount of the mortgage. And there's the people who are not feeling it because they've been in their home for a long time and they're making moves and it's not really affecting them because they're getting maybe a little bit less and they're paying a little bit less and they're happy with that. So we have a tale of 3 different stories. And so I don't want you to hear the news and say everything is great or everything is bad. That's not the case. There are different people in different situations. So you have to kind of know where you stand. And if your mortgage is coming up for renewal, I've said it before, I'll say it again, talk to your mortgage or financial institution. Find out where your mortgage is going to be. Prepare for that so that you know how to handle it. The buyers out there have now realized that with the new rates, what they can afford is less square footage for the same money. They understand that and they're buying those properties because that's the way the market is. So, you know, there's a lot going on and the Bank of Canada has not changed the rate. So understand the situation. And if you have any questions anytime, reach out because, you know, every situation for every family is different and we're here to help. Make sure that you don't, you know, make mistakes or not know the landscape. You can really get as much information for you and your family in front of you so that you know how to proceed because every story is different and you're not alone, but we do know that there's different options for everyone. So look at them, make sure you make the right decision. Until next time.